Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your home from Crimson Tide Sports. I'm joined today by the head coach of the Alabama men's golf team, Seawell. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me, Chris.
Thank you, Coach, for being here. You recently completed your early signing period. You signed one player. He's the Irish amateur champion, Gavin Moynihan. Can you tell us a little bit about him and what made you want to sign Gavin?
Yeah, we kind of a little bit late. We bumped into him at the Junior Ryder Cup, which was it's held during the men's Ryder Cup, of course, up in Chicago, and went up there to watch him and another player, and just really fell in love with his game. He's a great young man. He's what I call a traditional golfer. He just loves the game, and I think he fits perfectly within the team. He came on an official visit during the Mississippi State game, and our guys really said, Coach, we need to get this guy. His personality plus his game, I think it's going to be a great fit. He's a great player, and we're excited. It's our first international player since I've been here. We've done most of our stuff on this side of the pond and locally, and so we're excited about venturing out a little bit. And Irish golf right now is very hot nationally with also with Rory McIlroy and stuff like that. And so we're excited about having him, and I think he's going to add a great deal to our team.
What about his skill set really attracted you to his game?
He has a phenomenal short game. It was a treat to really watch him chip and putt while he was in Chicago. And shot selection, he's kind of an old school guy, not a bomber. He's not going to hit it 1,000 yards and then try to get up. He kind of plots himself around the golf course, but he's a great chipper and a great putter. And I think those are the first ingredients. If you're going to be a great player, you need to have a great short game. And it fits my philosophy well. And so we're looking forward to seeing what he brings to us.
Now you have a couple of seniors that will graduate this year. How do you see him fitting into next year?
Well, I think he'll fit right in. I think he'll come straight in. We only signed one. We have a small team. We're always going to be around 8 or 9, and I think he'll come in and compete for a starting position immediately because I think he's that good. Like I said, he's won the Irish Amateur. He's one of the top 55 players in the world in amateur golf, and so I think he's somebody who'll compete for a starting job. And with our returning team that we'll have, I think it'll keep us among the nation's best.
You said he came in and visited during the Mississippi State game. How did he like campus?
He loved it. I've always said that the University of Alabama is a special place, and when you come on campus, it sold me. That's why I'm here, and all of our players also. You walk around this campus and you see how beautiful it is in the setting of University of Alabama. And he came for his first American football game he'd ever seen.
Really?
He never even heard. He wondered, and I think he was overwhelmed. Bryant-Denny is a great place, and it can get a little high energy level there. And his dad was with him on the official visit, and his dad was, they have football over there, I guess soccer we call it or whatever. And so I think that helped a lot. Also, it was a great atmosphere, and so I think while he walked around the campus, I think the community part of how the University of Alabama and our campus is, it really helped in selling him.
What else did he say that were the reasons why he chose to play?
And then the main reason is our players. He got to spend a good 24 hours with our guys. He hung out with them. He got to see them in a practice setting and just in a relaxed setting, in a social setting, and also in the football setting. And so he got to be with them, and I think he already knew we were good. He knew those guys were good, but he also saw these are some guys I want to be a teammate with, and I think that's what really put him over the top.
Well, that's your one signing. You got Gavin for the early signing period, but I know you're still recruiting, though, aren't you?
Yeah, recruiting's every day. We're recruiting.
Never ends.
If we can find somebody again for the later one, we will. If not, we're already recruiting 14 and sophomores, and believe it or not, even freshmen in high school right now. So it's a never-ending job.
Well, congratulations on adding Gavin to the team, and good luck on the rest of the recruiting trail for the rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, for head coach Seawell, I'm Chris Freeland for this edition of Crimson Tide Connection.